Hello everyone and welcome back to Countdown to Tankfest. This is, I think, 3 weeks to go now, so that'll be 4 videos left, including this one. That'll be one on the weekend of Tankfest. So I've got a few more replays to churn out. This week we've got another guest replay. We've got a Chaffee replay from Mr. Jacktherippa, a man who has sent me many good replays in the past, so thank you very much, Jack. And we are going to be on Malinovka. So the Chaffee is a tank I used to drive a lot, and I had some really beast games in it back in the day before I even had my cap card. I haven't really played it much since because, well, I think when it came out early in the game, it was a lot more powerful for its tier because there weren't other tier 5 light tanks. There weren't any higher than tier 5 light tanks. We didn't have any AMX 1390s or any of that T71s or anything like that very early on in the game before they came out. So it was a lot more powerful back then. It didn't have as much competition. It saw up to tier 10 games, I believe. I think it was tier 10 or tier 9. Yeah, tier 10 definitely, because that was the highest level scout there was. So it was an unusual little machine. It was pretty powerful. You could have crazy good XP games in it because you're always shooting people much higher tier than you. But sadly, well, I don't know, I guess it needed doing. But it got rebalanced, I don't know, a few months ago, last year sometime, which basically moved the matchmaking down to tier 8 to bring it more in line with other light tanks that are in the game now. And I believe they made the gun a little bit less good. They nerfed the gun slightly, and I think it's maybe slightly quicker now. But it got nerfed a bit, got the matchmaker pulled down. It is now the animal you see before you today. So they have a Chaffee at Bovington Tank Museum. There you go, nice easy one to find. Of course they do, very famous and well-known tank. So here we are. Jack's taking a nice aggressive position. That's a spot I often go to early on Mali from the spawn in a light tank. Go and jump in that bush, and you can normally get some alright spots. But not content with those spots and getting a nice little cheeky shot into the LC, Jack has decided to go even more gutsy. And it's always, you can see he's getting some nice spots here and some shots away without getting spotted as well. And it's always the way to get the best games in these light tanks often ends up being you have to be right on the edge between suicidally aggressive and perfectly at the front line. Really, you find yourself a nice bit of cover like this, find yourself a nice bush, and you can get those spotting points. If you're not close enough, then your teammates are going to get the spotting, or no one's going to get spotted, and you won't get anything. So you see Jack just checking over his shoulder, seeing what that tank was there. I imagine he's probably a little bit concerned if that Hellcat gets spotted by, or the guy next to him gets spotted by the enemy Hellcat, then he's going to be in between the two, so he doesn't want that to happen. So something that I've been playing a lot of light tanks recently, and you have to keep an eye on that, is that people always come and people will park behind you, so you're sitting in a bush, perfectly camoed, someone will park their massive tank behind you, get spotted, and then you'll get shot even though you're not spotted, because people will just be firing at the other tank and hitting you because you're in the way. So people do that a lot. Try not to do that to light tanks. If you do, it's annoying. Don't be an asshole. There we go, nice. Got a little side shot on the Matilda, but Matilda is dead. So he's getting a few spotting points here. And the blue team, well the purple team rather, because we're on colourblind mode, it's getting pretty solidly wrecked here. There's no one from Jack's team over on the field at the moment. There you go, nice kill. Nice shot there on the artillery, and one should probably finish him off. There he goes. KV2, not someone Jack wants to get shot by, but I think he's looking over at that heavy tank that's trying to flank him, so he's pretty safe and can chip away very nicely. So while Jack chips away at this KV2, just give you the competition winners from last week. We had 3 codes for 3 days premium to give away for Xbox or PS4, and the winners from that are, we've got, how do you even say these names? Skiff the Best, Pro Delta Dude, and VNG Scorpion are the 3 winners. I'll send those codes out soon if I have not sent them out already. So don't worry guys, I'll send those over Xbox message to you. So we'll give out some more codes this week. Probably just give out a couple, running a little bit low on my supply. I'll try and get some more, and we can beef it back up next week. So just leave a comment below with your gamer tag and whether you play on PlayStation or Xbox, and I will pick out some winners at random. So here we go. Bold move by Jack. Decides to drive forward, throw himself down into the river. Doesn't take any damage, kind of slightly surprisingly from that fairly ballsy move. Gets himself into a nice spot here and picks up another spotting ribbon. So very respectable game already. It looks like it's going to be a pretty landslide victory really for Jack's team rather. And he's already done 11 damaging shots and 12 assisted. Though one of the things with assisted damage is you never know what it's going to be really until the end of the game. I mean, you can get an idea obviously, but you never know if someone's shared the spotting XP when people have been hit. So a lot of the time you just have to kind of hold your fingers at the end of the round and hope that it's a good number. Unlucky on the blind shot there. Shot fell quite low. So I'm not sure what tanks to go for the remaining ones in this series. We've got, hit that, looks good. Yep, nice. Damage the engine, make it even easier. And a bit unlucky there. That looked like it was pretty good, but maybe he got tracked by someone else. Yeah, so I'm not sure what to go for left. I've got for the rest of the series. I've got a Lux game from Jack as well, which I can use. So that's one. I'm kind of tempted. I want to get a Tiger or a Tiger 2 game. That's probably going to be the last one because that's a big famous tank that they have at Bovington, one of each. So either one of those would be good. Probably Tiger 2. Tiger I haven't unlocked, but I've nearly unlocked it in PS4. So maybe if I have a really good game in that, we'll use that one. But I'm not sure what else. I've got a few on my list, but there are not many tanks that I really like. So I'm kind of tempted. The Jagdpanthers one. Jagdpanther they've got. I haven't done one in that. That's quite a nice tank that I do actually own currently. So I might give that a go, or I might get tempted just to throw out another Jagdtiger game or another Cromwell Knight game if I can have a good one, because they're just both tanks that I really love using. And I can probably like give you guys a better quality of game if I do that. But we'll see. I mean, maybe I shouldn't double up. Do you think that'd be kind of cheating? Is that like letting the team down? You guys probably don't care. It'd be fine. But we'll see. Anyway, very excited about Tankfest now. It's not very far away. End of this month. Should be good. Got to get a train at a ridiculous clock in the morning. So we're going down on the Friday. They have a contributors day that Wargaming have invited Lamb and I down to. So we'll be going down. Well, Lamb's coming down the evening because he's working. But I'm going down first thing Friday morning. Probably getting a train about 7 o'clock out of London to get down there. Hopefully meet up with Mad down there as well and some of the other community guys and do some fun stuff on Friday. Don't know what that's going to entail, but hopefully get to meet some other community people, some Wargaming staff, have a little sneaky look around the museum, maybe get to like see some cool bits that normally you can't see. Who knows? At least get a free sandwich or something, and a cup of coffee. Anyway, there we go. That was Jack's Games Mastery, 99%, 2,000 assisted, 1,300 damage, almost 1,400. And 5k XP. Very nice. Thank you for sending it in, Jack. Thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Feel free to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're not already, especially if you're going to enter the competition. We'd really appreciate that. And I will catch you next week for some Countdown to Tankfest. Nice one. See you later.